Redbridge. This news poll essentially showed that Peter Dutton has some new strengths that he hadn't had 3 years ago. These are Anthony Albanese's: likeable, in touch with voters, cares for people, trustworthy. But when it came to Peter Dutton, he's experienced, decisive and strong, gets major issues and has a vision for Australia. Is that broadly in line with what you've seen in these groups?
Yeah, that's not far off. It's not far off. But what really matters to voters is what they think you will do with those strengths.
Right.
So you can be decisive and strong, but if voters think that you're going to make decisions against their interests and be strong in enforcing those decisions against their interests, then you've got a problem. And that's where, going back to that previous conversation about climate, for example, I don't think there'd be any voters sitting in those now Labor-held or Teal-held seats that would have any doubt that Peter Dutton will implement what he said there. But also on Albanese's side, it's nice to be likeable, it's nice to be warm, but what do you actually do with that? And that, of course, has been the big narrative we've been discussing over the last 12 months, that he seems to be a likeable enough bloke, but he's not doing anything. So yeah, it's where you take that stuff is probably the more important thing than even sort of those sort of surface level kind of descriptions that voters are applying.
Simon, fascinating as always. We will see you soon.
Thanks, Laura.